ladies? Welcome back to another episode on the Weight Loss for Women 40 Plus podcast with Josh. Let's get cracking. So, as usual, most of the podcasts come from either clients that I'm talking to or ladies that want to join the program. So, today I had a really fresh one. I was talking to a lady, she's in her 40s, she's a busy mum, she's working, and her biggest problem was she's like, look, I am just flat out. She's like, I don't know if you get it. And by the way, I speak to thousands of ladies, so we kind of do get it. But I let them go. And she's like, look, I have to leave the house at 6:30 a.m. and I get home around 5:30. So unfortunately, she doesn't have like a super flexible job. She has to go into work. She's got to travel. She's got to do her work time. Then she comes back. And then it's kids and it's daycare and it's pickups and it's come home, bathing, showers, dinner, all that kind of shit. Now, this lady, she's like low 40s, so her kids are under 10, and that's not uncommon for our ladies. Some of our ladies' kids are young, some of the ladies' kids are all grown up. Just depends on where you have your kids and how old you are. And regardless of if it's kids, if it's children, if it's babies, if it's adults, if it's grandkids, if you're working full-time or part-time, everybody is busy, and I get that. And this lady's biggest concern was, before she started, she's like, I'm so busy, it's coming up to this time of the year, we've got a holiday planned, and I asked her one simple question. I'm like, okay, she said silly season's coming up. I'm like, okay, is silly season something that comes up every year, or this is the last time it's ever going to come up for you? She's like, it's going to come up every single year. I'm like, okay, and this holiday that you're going on at the end of the year, is this the last holiday that you're ever going to go on? She's like, well, no, I'm going to go on other holidays. I'm like, okay. So if this is this year, is this going to happen again next year? The year after that, and the year after that? She's like, well, yeah, it is going to happen. I'm like, okay. So do you think that we should just wait until you have a good amount of time to do this? Because I'm like, when are you going to have a really good run at this? Are you retiring in the next few months? Are your kids leaving home in the next couple of weeks? She's like, well, no, they're not. I'm like, okay. So when are you actually going to get a good run at this? In the next 12 months? She's like, well, I'm not. Exactly, you ain't. So here's the thing. We have to learn the skills and treat life as it is, as normal. You're not busy. This is normal. If your life is like this every single week, you don't live a busy life. This is your normal life. So we can't fall back on them. I'm just really busy right now. I've just got a lot going on. I'm like, no, this is how it is every single week, every month, every year, until the kids move out, until you retire. Because there's weekends, there's school holidays, there's going to be sleepovers, there's going to be trips that you book, there's long weekends, anniversaries. There's so many things that are going to pop up in every 12 months. In every year, we're going to go through the same cycle. So it is laughable to think that you should just wait until you have more time, because it ain't going to happen. So unless you want to be the woman that's 59 years old, who's going to just have enough time because she's cut back on work and the kids have moved out, unless you want to wait till then, you're probably going to have to suck it up like every other woman who is busy and successful and losing weight. They all busy. I got ladies with 9 kids in the program and they're managing to make it work. So your normal life needs a plan that's going to work within the confines of what you do in a day-to-day period. That is the solution. You're not looking for the next diet. You're not looking for the next thing, the next fad, the next weight loss program. We're looking for the skills and the knowledge to run our normal everyday life and maintain the body that we want. You've lost the weight, you've toned up, and now you're keeping it off. This is the only way, ladies, you're going to be successful. The only way. If you're relying on cheap and nasty tricks, weight loss supplements, weight loss medications, the next fad diet, cutting keto, detoxing, juices, if you're relying on that shit, you're going to be stuck in this cycle until you learn the skills and the knowledge to lose your weight in amongst the chaos of your everyday life. Because you're not busy, it's just normal. And that's how it's going to be. I guarantee right now, you look back over the last couple of years, did it really change that much? It probably didn't. You probably got busier. Like if you adding kids to your family, you're getting busier and busier every kid that you have. So we can wait till they move out of home and you retire, or we can start handling this thing now. The ladies that are killing it in our programs, they're busy as fuck. They're no less busy than you are. Our ladies are working full time. They've got kids, they've got soccer practice, they've got after school activities. They've got to pick up kids. They've got to drop kids off. They've got sport on the weekends. They've got kids coming over, sleeping over. They've got holidays. They've got excursions. They've got everything going on. But they're managing. Why are they still managing to lose weight, our ladies? Because they have a coach who's going to create a plan that's going to fit a busy mum's lifestyle. We got to stop doing the single girl program. The single girl program is you got to train at the gym 4 to 5 times a week. You got to meal prep for 3-4 hours on a Sunday. You've got to do 10 to 15,000 steps a day. You've got to do an hour of journaling. Like, ladies, why are we following the single girl program? Or why are we trying to even start the single girl program? You're going to fail. And that's okay. You're failing on something that you're always going to fail on because you just don't have enough time to do those things. Most of our ladies, they're like working out 3 times a week. They're putting an hour and a half a week into their exercise. They're getting a step target in, and they're eating meals with their family. They're going to bed on time. It's not meant to be rocket science. Yes, there's probably some things that you are missing right now, missing piece of the puzzle, but it's going to be something that's going to be easily built to fit a busy lifestyle. Like, who would you rather work with? The 21-year-old girl at the gym who's got no idea of busy mums' lifestyles, or the coaches that only work with women over the age of 40, who only work with women that have busy lifestyles. They've got kids, they're mums, they're single, they're married, they're divorced, they're separated, they're going through all types of shit. Probably the people that have the experience to create something that's actually going to work for you. Like literally, if you go onto our Instagram page, so you've got my one, the Josh Humphris one, and then you've got the Bliss Body U one, which is just testimonials and interviews with clients. You listen to all those interviews and they all say the same thing. It was easy, it was simple, it fit my lifestyle, it wasn't hard. Like I learned how to eat properly. I learned how to make it work. And all of our ladies created a lifestyle in which they could maintain well and truly pass the program. No different to going to university. You go to uni to learn the skill set to then do the job for the rest of your life. You go for a short amount of time to then handle it, do it forever, do it for decades. Weight loss should be the same. It shouldn't only work when you're on the program. You should be able to do the program, learn the skills, leave the program, not put the weight back on. That is the difference between coaching and doing a fucking fad. The fads only work when you do them. Coaching works regardless of if you're with the coach or not. You've learned the skills to solve the problem. That's all we need to do. We're going to keep it simple. So maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to stop fucking around. Maybe it's time to go, all right, I'm busy as fuck, but I want to lose weight because this is killing me. I can't play with my kids. I can't wear the clothes that I want to wear. I can't look at myself in the mirror. I can't do the activities that I want to do. If that is you right now, it's time to just get a solution in place. So if you're like, all right, I resonate with what Josh says and the ladies that he's worked with, then great, reach out, hit us up on Instagram. Go over to Josh Humphris on Instagram. Send us a message. Just go, hey, by the way, would like to learn some more. Go through, comment on a post, send me a DM. Doesn't matter. We will get it. The team will have a talk to you. We'll see if what we do could actually work for you. And then we'll book a call. You'll chat to me or you'll chat to the team. And we will take it from there. Nice and simple. All right, ladies, go kick some goals. And I'm going to see you in the next one.